Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I told y'all I would go over this Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I just really like it. So I'm just going to do a quick get ready with me. Not really, but I'll just show you guys how I put it on and kind of how it goes on my face. So right now all I have on, I'm sorry about that. You know, real life over here. We're real life. It's a real life channel. All I have on right now is a little bit of Born This Way concealer, Born This Way concealer, Born This Way, Born This Way. And then I put from the Kylie Naughty palette, the really old one, I just put 2 shadows on there. No mascara or anything. So the rest of my face is bare. There's a tiny bit of concealer. Let's see. No, that's it. All I did was that. This color is called N30. And my skin, I usually wear like a neutral light medium. As you can see, I don't have any studio cameras or studio lights, so you're getting like a real picture of a person's face here, no filters or anything. So I just put a little bit on my brush. Let's see, probably like that much to start with, and then I'll go start like here, a couple dabs, and then I'll go like down here, and then like so my mustache area gets really dark even if I just like shave the hair a little bit, because I get like a thick mustache. But and then like up here in my lines. Okay, so that wasn't enough, so I have to put a little bit more. And then I will try to like blend. I try to blend like down here from the bottom before I go down to my neck. Then I'll go down to like under my chin and my neck, just kind of blend a little bit. And then it's actually hard to do this without a mirror. Let me grab a mirror. I didn't realize. You don't realize how good mirrors are until you're like trying to film yourself. But yeah, so then like I try to blend a lot. And like under the eyes, I already put the concealer on first, but putting this on top is fine. It doesn't get like too cakey or anything. And you know, some foundations can get just super cakey, and I just can't deal with that anymore in my life. So if you look at my line, it's not that bad right now. For the forehead, like it's not going to cover your lines or anything. You know, for primers, I don't believe in many primers. I'm not wearing one. But one that I think might be good is the Milk Hydro Grip. I got a sample of it, so I might have to try ordering that one. Let me know in the comments if you have the Hydro Grip and you like it or what you kind of think about it. But yeah, so this brush, and I mean that's pretty much it. The foundation's so easy. Like that's all I have to do for the foundation. But this brush is a Real Techniques Expert Face brush. It doesn't really matter what you use. I know that the Coastal Scents has a like a flat kabuki brush that I've used a couple times, but it's not as tight. This one's more tight and firm, but it doesn't really matter what you use. This is just the Cover FX foundation. I love it. It's amazing. You can still see the lines, but this one's not that bad. Sometimes with foundation it gets like super caked up and the line gets really bad. And that's about it for now. Other than that, I can show you guys like my makeup's not really done, but I can show you this Naughty palette from Kylie. Does anyone remember this? We can title this video like nostalgia, because so my daughter is 3, her name's Anastasia, and okay, first of all, this is like a velvet, not velvet, but pretend velvet. When you open it, mine's obviously gross and used, but I really like that matte red. The matte orange is good for a transition shade. The emerald color, I used to love that because like as a dark matte, it was one of the only dark mattes I had, And let's see, what year was it? 2017. So this is obviously super expired. What do you guys think about expired makeup? What do you think about old ass makeup? Because I have the Urban Decay, the original Alice palette, and I lost it for so long, and then I ended up finding it. Let's see, what year did I buy that? I think I bought that before I met my husband. So I met my husband in 2013. So I think I bought the original Alice in probably like, oh my god, what city did I buy it in? I don't know if I bought it in Oklahoma or LA. Probably Oklahoma or New York. You guys, I've lived in a lot of places. It's hard to remember things. But the original Alice, it was like, I'll show you guys in another video, but it still works. Like, I pulled it out a couple months ago. It's still, the powder shadows, like, they still work. The shimmers work, whatever. When you swatch it on your hand, like, it looks amazing. It's so interesting. I think they're all shimmers, actually, which is kind of a bummer, because you would think with an old palette like that, you're like, oh my god, I want to use it so much, but then there's no mattes, so you're like, okay, well, I've got to mix it up with some other mattes. But these Kylie ones, I think the palette itself was beautiful, so well done. Everything about it is perfect. The color scheme is so unique. I was obsessed because I never saw any other palettes that look like this back then. There still are no palettes with this color scheme, but the formula itself is not perfect. I think the shimmers in this one are okay, but the shimmers in the Nice, I also have the Nice palette. That Nice palette has a duochrome that is not good. It's really hard to use. You can still use it, but you have to layer it over something else. Actually, that might be a good video, is if I took like a creamy base and then I took like bad duochromes and layer them over a creamy base and kind of see how that works. That would be a good video idea. But yeah, this one, I just really like the red. Obviously, you see it has really bad hard pan on it. The green one has hard pan. The white one's kind of gross. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any old ass palettes that you can't let go of and you still look at them and think of your story. So let me tell this story before I cut out. I went into labor with my daughter. Let's see. So it was the week of Thanksgiving. My water broke like a couple days before Thanksgiving, and I really wanted a vaginal birth, so I had hired a doula, thank God, and she was amazing. And but the Kylie sale for the palettes, because you know how the Kylie stuff used to sell out right away. And I was not a Kylie Jenner person. Like, I was not a Kardashian fan. I was not a Kylie fan. I watched the show, but I don't ever buy from them. Like, I don't ever give them money. And so when this came out, I was like, oh my god, I need that. I'm gonna get it, even though I normally don't buy her stuff. You guys, I'm a sucker for eyeshadow palette color schemes. Like, that's me in a nutshell with makeup. And so my daughter, long story short, was born, and I had a catheter in me. So okay, I don't want to get demonetized. This will probably never be monetized, but if it is, I don't want to like cut that off. So you guys, you get it. But long story short, I had a catheter in, and I was breastfeeding my daughter, so I was holding her. She was on the boob. She was on the boob, and I had the catheter, and I had to go to the bathroom. So I remember I carried her in one arm with look at my beautiful. This is beautiful. It's real life, people. Real stay-at-home mom YouTube video life. Okay, don't judge. And then carried her to the bathroom. Went pee with the catheter in. That was really painful. And then this Kylie sale was coming up, so I remember they came in, they gave me my breakfast, like the hospital people, and I was sitting there eating my breakfast, holding her in one arm with her nurse. Like, I think she fell asleep by then, but I was holding her in one arm, eating the breakfast. and then literally on my phone ordering the nice palette and the naughty palette, and thank goodness I got both. Like, I ordered them super fast because they sold out super fast, or I think one of them sold out. I don't remember which. I think this one sold out, I don't know, but I was so excited. And I think, God, I can't remember how much they were at the time. Were they 40? They must have been 40 each, guys, which I think for the quality is not really. The quality, no, but the color scheme and the nostalgia, yes. And also this like silver, those silver stripes are amazing. But yeah, so that's my experience with Kylie Cosmetics. I have never ordered anything else from Kylie. I've never ordered KKW or anything like that. But let me know if you guys have and what you think of them. Let me know if you have any old palettes that you still have. Anything older than the Urban Decay Alice. I know a lot of people have the old Naked palettes, like the original. I never got those. What else? I don't really have, or I didn't really have many palettes for a long time. So for a couple years, I only had like 3 or 4 palettes. And then this year was when I really started purchasing a lot of palettes, just because obviously COVID and just certain mental health stuff, which I'll get into in more videos. Shopping like became a thing for me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. My name's Dontel again, and just let me know in the comments if there's anything that you guys are going through mentally, anything you want me to talk about old palettes, just anything at all. If you want to leave hate in the comments, that's totally fine too. Just try to make it not too mean, okay? I know you're bored. You might be having a bad day, but spread the love, okay, as much as possible.